Every year, thousands of people come to the Hawaiian Islands. They come for the sunshine and to relax and just to enjoy themselves. Many of them find the island of Maui especially attractive. Turns out, they aren't the only species coming to town. One of the best species in the world to wildlife watch, the humpback whale, shows up in droves each winter. The waters near the Hawaiian Islands are shallow, or at least they are to a whale. They're actually about 100 meters in some of the protected areas. And they're warm, at least to a whale. I needed a wetsuit, but they sure don't. And the enemies of a baby humpback, the orcas, are seldom seen in these waters. It all adds up to a great place to give birth, and I guess if you're not pregnant, it's also a great place to mate and find yourself, as they call it, a Maui boyfriend. Maui wasn't always a great place to watch whales. In the 1960s, there's actually less than 1,000 humpback whales left in the North Pacific population. 33 years ago, when Greg Kaufman started his research and touring organization, Pacific Whale Foundation, he actually had to climb a hill, look around, find a whale, run down, get back in his boat, and go out and look for it. There was that few whales, and of course money was tight. Things have changed now. The whales have made a comeback. It's estimated that probably about 10,000 actually come to the Hawaiian Islands sometime between December and April. Scientists think that the number have rebounded from 1,000 to well over 20,000. The rebound has come because whaling has been, if not eliminated, severely reduced, and the US Congress established the Hawaiian Islands Humpback Whale National Marine Sanctuary. Now if you come to Maui, you'll find whales slapping their tails,
I'm holding on a little tighter.
slapping their chins, slapping their pectorals, spy hopping, snapping their tails, and of course breaching. It seems like if a whale does it in Maui, and it does it a lot. All for great whale watching. Whale watching boats are not allowed to approach the whales any closer than 100 yards. However, the whales didn't read the regulations. Just like guys at the bar, as the males gather to compete for the females, they get very excited and sometimes forget about the humans in the water. They call these gatherings competition pods, and if you're lucky enough to see one, it'll definitely make your day. As the bulls jostle for position next to a female, they'll push each other out of the water, push each other into each other, and even draw blood. With twice as many males as females, I guess it's every male for himself. But all this mating behavior seems to be working out just fine. There's more whales than ever, and there's more whale watchers than ever. Researchers estimate that there's been more economic activity now generated by whale watching than was ever generated by whaling. In Maui, it's estimated the economic activity from whale watching is $20 million alone, each year. That's a pretty impressive statistic, but what's even more impressive is when you get mugged by a whale. Mugging's what they call it when the whale comes towards the boat. The boat has to stay at least 100 yards away from the whale, but if the whale chooses to come toward you, all you do is turn off the engines and the props and just sit and enjoy. It's a true conservation success story. So here's to more whale watching, and definitely more whales.